Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And shout out to the beautiful blonde woman putting her baby in the car seat who just stopped me to say that she watches Coffee Talk every day. I'm sorry I didn't stop and talk to you, but frankly, my crotch is sweating and I kind of just want to get back to a place where I can get these chafing shorts off my vagine. So I got to keep it moving. But anyway, good morning to you all. If you are sending messages to orders@coffeetalk.com, just know that Mary has the weekend off and you will hear from somebody tomorrow. You don't have to double email or triple email to confirm that we received. It's a holiday weekend. We're not working. We're hanging out with our families. So anyway, we are receiving emails. We're just not responding. I got my tattoo. Hi, Rickles. I got my tattoo. Do you guys want to see? It's a safety pin. Right away. I love it. And hold on. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so happy to see everybody. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you guys a really quick story about red flags. So, somebody wanted to know the meaning of the safety pin. For me, I love what a safety pin like signifies. Is that a word? Signifies? Represents? I love that, it's kind of like holding something together, but also like when it's doing its job, there's a lot of safety in that. And I like to feel safe. I longed for that for a long time, and I just love what the safety pin represents. So me and my friend Jess, who have been friends for years, got matching safety pin tattoos, and we love them, and we both crave security and safety, and now we have matching ones, and that'll always be meaningful. And people say, well, what if you're not friends with her anymore? Well, that's okay. The safety pin is incredibly meaningful to me. In fact, I made the decision to get it, and she just came with me. And then in the last minute, she was like, I'll do it. Fuck it. Originally, I had wanted Courtney to do it as an actual bestie matching tattoo. But the truth is this, Courtney's not a tattoo girl. And as much as she loves me, she doesn't want a tattoo. Jess is covered in tattoos. So for Jess, it was just another tattoo. It's open because I like the way it looked better, to be honest. But anyway, I just love what it represents. And hold on. I just like what it represents. Strength, safety. I love it. And I love it. And I think it's cute. And it's right on my wrist and I love it. And some people are tattoo people and some people aren't. I am a tattoo person. Okay, so I wanted to tell you about red flags. So I was talking to my girlfriend who went on a date, and she was telling me about the whole date. And she gets to this one part and she's like, and then he was a little handsy and like, it was a little forward for me and like, it was a red flag. And then she proceeds to tell me so much more about the rest of the date. And everything about the rest of the date was green flags. Everything about the rest of the date was wonderful. And so I said to her, why is this a red flag? Why is this one thing? So you've told me all these things about this man where he showed good levels of communication, he showed healthy levels of partnership, he's empathetic, he's has shared common life experiences with you. These are all green flags. So why are we harping on what you've determined is a red flag, where really what this is a yellow flag? Because this is a behavior that if you say, I don't like you getting handsy with me on the first date, like I'm not the kind of girl that wants you like rubbing up my thigh and shit. That's the kind of behavior that a man can actually curb, right? If he wants to. Where he has all these green flags is that he's a healthy communicator. He understands boundaries. He has shared common life experiences. You guys are looking for the same things in life. He's a great father. Like all of these wonderful green flags, which, by the way, when you get involved with someone as a friend or a business partner or a relationship, and they have yellow or red flags for behaviors that require them to actually do the work, meaning like if they don't have empathy and you're trying to teach them empathy, or if they have an inflated sense of ego and you're always battling that, those are things that are actual red flags. Those are things that they have to work on to change. And if they don't do the work, you'll be stuck dating a person with an inflated sense of ego or whatever. Yellow flags are things that you can say, hey, this doesn't work for me, but I'm going to sit in the shade for a second. Yellow flags are things that you can say, I don't really like this, but this is easy for you to fix if you want to. We cannot discard people for yellow flags. We just can't. Everybody has yellow flags. Not everybody is a walking green flag. So you have to really be able to discern, is this an actual red flag, or am I just looking for an excuse to self-sabotage, or am I just not attracted to this person? And if a red flag is a behavior or a friendship habit or a dating habit that you see that you know you can't live with, that they would have to do the work to fix. Because 98% of the people won't really do the work to fix larger issues of themselves. They'll say, I'm too old, this is just how I am, or they'll say they'll fix it, then they don't. Those are red flags. But if somebody doesn't wear their seatbelt when they drive, or vape inside your house, like I have a friend who came over and started vaping in my kitchen. I was like, excuse me, I would prefer that you don't vape in my house. And she was like, it's just water vapor. I'm like, I don't care. I don't want you vaping in my house. Yellow flag. Now, if she would have continued, it would have been a red flag. Okay, you can't come here anymore. But yellow flag, I don't like the behavior. I say that to you, and you um, and you immediately are like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll vape outside. Great, now it's a green flag. Now it's a green flag. So, look, we have to be able to communicate to people what our needs and wants and boundaries are in a healthy way, even if it makes us uncomfortable. Shelby, we're not working right now. Um, Shelby, can you email me at orders@coffeetalk.com, orders@coffeetalk.com, and send me your order number? I'll get on top of it. If it's pajamas you're waiting for, they drop ship. They don't come from us. But either way, I will get on top of it. So, um, so this is all I want to say to you guys. Not everything that we see that we don't like in someone is a red flag. Most of what we see is a yellow flag. We just are so triggered as a society. Oh, they did one thing I don't like. They said one thing I don't like, red flag. They did one thing I don't like, red flag. No, guys, just out here writing people off, discarding people over shit that can be fixed with communication. It's all about, can you be comfortable enough to communicate? And more people than not want to change yellow flags to green. They want relationships, they want friendships, they want partnerships. Yes, you have certain people that just have red flag behaviors and nothing you do is going to change it. By the way, if someone has red flag behavior with the 4 women before you, don't believe him when he tells you they're all crazy. That man is the common denominator. Your pussy is not special enough to fix that red flag. If good pussy could change a flag color, there'd be no more red flags. That's just the truth. I know it sounds vulgar and crass and you don't want to hear it, and there's probably nicer ways I could say it, but if good pussy and cooking and attention and dealing with his mommy issues and whatever could fix red flag behavior, there would be no more red flags. I'm sorry to break it to you, sis. I know you think your vagina has 4th of July fireworks coming out of it, and you know mountains are going to crumble and seas are going to roar and fucking Yankee Stadium's going to get up on its feet for your sex, but your shit still ain't changing the flag. I'm telling you right now, doesn't happen unless he wants to change for you, or he or she, listen to my voice. Um, so, um, listen, I open text messages sometimes and forget that I read it. I think to myself, all right, I'll respond later and realize it's been 2 days. Not everybody wants to live in a space where they are required to respond right away. And sometimes a response is not required. And sometimes I'm not going to respond. I'm going to react. So you better be thankful I'm practicing the pause. I'm taking a beat. Um, But anyway, I just want you to be honest with yourself when you see a behavior in someone that gives you pause. When you go like this, ask yourself, is this a yellow flag? Is this something that is, an easy fix if they want to? Or is this truly red flag behavior? We have to be able to learn to discern. Learn to discern. That rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. We have to learn to discern what color the flag really is. Okay? I love you guys so much today. I love you. And the episode of Let's Talk that's out right now on middle school, guys, if you have middle schoolers, if you're going to have middle schoolers, you really, really need to listen to this episode of Let's Talk. It is the conversation that I wish I had when I needed it. Oh, Zone, you didn't get your straw for the tumbler? Oh no. How can I respond to you? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I hate Facebook. Well, it's not letting me. Email. Um, email. Okay. If you guys did not get your straws with your tumblers, please email orders@coffeetalk.com. Okay? All right. I love you guys so much. Make sure you put your order number in your order. I'm going to sort through the emails tomorrow. Okay? I love you guys. And I hope you have a great and safe and great day ever.